Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk with a couple of guys who know some stuff about long-distance running. Kevin Borrelli joining us and Rob Ahrens, two guys who do it locally, not only running but coaching. They do a little bit of everything, and they got their handle on this thing pretty good. Well, Kevin, let's check in with you first. You really have done some great things, running marathons, running half marathons, coaching at Marywood University, and you and Rob have come up with a great idea to help local student athletes get their game to the next level. Tell us about what you guys have coming up.
Yeah, me and Rob were out for a run one day, and we were talking about how can we reach the level of athletes that are in high school, trying to maybe either get themselves a little bit better, a lot better, maybe even prepare for college. We talked about coming up with kind of a day camp for them. Basketball has a day camps in the area. Baseball has day camps. There's lots of day camps throughout the area, but we never really had anything for running on that level. So we figured we'd come up with the District 2 Distance Week, and we set the dates for July 28th to August 1st.
Well, it's going to be exciting times for local student athletes to get involved with this at the end of July. And you guys aren't just doing one location, you do various locations, so they get a little bit of variety with that, Kevin.
Yeah, we try to. Well, the area, Northeastern PA has a lot to offer, and me and Rob, we try to get out to a lot of different places ourselves. And why just hold it at one place? Running's all about getting around, going from place to place and seeing different things and meeting different people. So we picked a few spots. We're going to hit up the two major running stores in the area, which is the National Running Center and the Scranton Running Company. And we figured we'd get up Lake Scranton for a run down in Lackawanna the Heritage Trail. And maybe find another couple places to get to as well.
Let's welcome in Rob Ahrens here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Rob, what have you noticed about student athletes here in northeastern Pennsylvania that are able to compete? And, boy, we really have some great distance kids here in the Northeast, and there's some great coaching going on.
Yeah, it's been really exciting to see the area develop and really turn out some of the best runners in the nation, really, and to see those kids go on and do well in college, and I think that tells a lot about what our coaches have done around here, and so Kevin and I just kind of want to try to help that and keep that going, keep that momentum rolling here, and keep churning out these distance runners that are that can stack up with anybody in the country. So this is kind of just our part to do that, and we're really excited about it.
Rob, what could kids or young men and women in our area expect during that running week that you're having, that end of July to August 1st? It's going to be a great week for them to hear different people talk about it, to be able to train and show them some different methods.
Yeah, we're going to meet and we're going to run obviously every night, and then we're going to do a clinic as well. We've got a bunch of different topics that we'd like to cover. There's proper warm up and stretching, setting goals, and just the mental part of running, mental strength and things like that. Talking about recovery, talking about dealing with injuries, and just a bunch of topics that are really relevant to high school athletes. And we're going to bring in a couple of guest speakers as well, Matt Burnett and Heidi Peebles, who both qualified for the Olympic trials, and Rico Galassi, who was a phenomenal runner from the area, and he's qualified for the NCAA track championships. So that's really some of the highest caliber athletes that we have from around here to come in and kind of share their wisdom too, and hopefully inspire and motivate the kids that come to our week here.
Rob, talk about your experience coaching student athletes and running yourself, all the different things you've done and the type of success that you've had with it.
Okay, yeah. I have 5 years experience coaching high school. Really have enjoyed that, and it's been an honor for me to be able to coach some really phenomenal runners. Last year, I had the honor of working with Tessa Barrett, who won the Foot Locker National Championship. So she was the best cross country runner in the nation, and so that was really exciting time, and it was really cool to have a part in that. And I learned a lot, hopefully just as much as she did throughout that experience. So I'm excited to be able to share that with anybody who's interested.
We're talking with Rob Ahrens and Kevin Borrelli. They have a running camp coming up. It is the District 2 Distance Week, July 28th to August 1st, and people can sign up. Kevin, tell us about what people could do, student athletes in northeastern Pennsylvania, if they're interested. You guys have it pretty much, I think, grades 8 through 12.
Yeah, that's the age group we're primarily trying to hit is that group. I mean, I know Barrier Breakers has a really nice thing that they work with kind of an older crowd. I know Rob is also doing another clinic for kind of a younger group as well. But we were trying to really hit home on this age group. And to register, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is either email me or Rob or give us a call or find us on the Facebook page as well, and you can get registered through there.
And Kevin, we talk about Rob went into a little bit of the physical part of running. How about the nutritional part of running and what kids could do about staying healthy and about making sure that their body's recovering properly and they're fueling their body properly when they're out running these distances?
Yeah, there's a lot of little things to go. I mean, running is it's a very simple sport. It's a very primary sport. I mean, we need to run for pretty much almost every sport. You need to do running's involved. But it's a lot of the little things that you learn about. It's at a clinic like this that can really separate you from a lot of people on your team or within your district or even within the state. A lot of things that I wish somebody told me growing up, and nutrition is definitely a big one. Proper meals to eat leading up to a race, good things to eat after a run, when to eat after a run, and little things like that are, extremely important to help you recover and get you ready for the next workout or race.
Rob, how about some advice you may have for an average high school kid who's out there trying to take it to the next level? What are some things you think they're going to learn at that distance week that you guys have? Maybe some little things. There's a lot of knowledgeable coaches here in northeastern Pennsylvania, but I guess if you go in with that mindset where you're going to learn one thing, that old adage that you can take something out of it and hopefully turn it to your advantage.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Kevin already hit on it a little bit, but I think it's a lot of the little things that can make a huge difference, and I think one of the most important parts about distance running is just the consistency of it, and making sure that you're getting out there every day, and even if every run isn't great and you don't feel good every day, as long as you're getting the runs in, you're maintaining that consistency. And it's the same thing with all the little things like nutrition and proper stretching and warming up and all that kind of thing. Those things can make a huge difference. And those are things that athletes have a lot of control over, and they can really use those to their advantage. And so we want to arm them and give them those tools and that wisdom so they can perform consistently and reach their potential.
Well, two young coaches that are enthusiastic, that can run with the best of them, and that do a pretty good darn job coaching as well. District 2 Distance Week, July 28th, August 1st. Kevin Borrelli, I thank you very much for your time, and Rob Ahrens, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure.
All right, it is District 2 Distance Week, July 28th through August 1st, and you see the information on your screen where you can sign up, how you can go about it, here on The John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.